that were right over here.
Elon Musk went to Israel and toured some of the areas in the south that were attacked by Hamas. I want to show you a quick clip of that.
Into the kibbutz itself. This is the house of Elon. On his way back, you notice several terrorists that were right over here. It's a symbol in the kibbutz. You have kids inside, the mothers and the fathers run around with it, but it's holding shells, specifically of a Negev, that was used here in order to protect it.
Here's a little more video of a mother who had her son kidnapped by Hamas, showing the video to Elon. There's no audio on this one, but here she is showing the actual video, and there he is. He's just watching it. He also watched the 47-minute. There's a 47-minute compilation video of the atrocities that we're not even going to show you here. I mean, the stuff literally, it literally happened. There are many journalists who have verified it. Elon has now seen it. Them cutting open a pregnant woman and taking the fetus out and letting her bleed out as they showed the baby to her. I mean, things that are, if they were in the movie Saw, you would say this one is too over the top. Here is Elon Musk now talking about a better way to go ahead, and how do you figure out what's going to happen to Gaza in the future?
It was certainly been a day, I would say an emotionally difficult day, to see the places where people were murdered. I just did a talk with the Prime Minister, and I think obviously there are three things that need to happen in the Gaza situation. I mean, there's no choice but to kill those who insist on murdering civilians. There's no choice. They're not going to change their mind. And then the second thing is to change the education, so that a new generation of murderers is not trained to be murderers. And then the third thing, which is also very important, is to try to build prosperity.
You know, it's interesting because he's right, of course, yeah, and this is what Israel's stated goal is, right? The goal is you must kill every Hamas member, period. And you're going to have to kill the ones that are in Qatar, too, the billionaires who are running the thing. You're going to have to kill all of them. So it was great to see some moral clarity. It was great to see someone picking a side. That was number one. Then you have to change the education system. By the way, he could be talking about America in this case, too, right? You have to change it so you don't grow generation after generation with all of the wrong ideas and who are breeding other murderers and all of those things. And then the third one, which is the most interesting one to me, is that you have to fix the economic situation. Now, the irony of that is that that's exactly what Israel tried to do when they left, right? They left them with greenhouses. They left them with infrastructure. The UN and the WHO and all of these organizations, they put billions, literally billions with a B, worth of dollars into the Gaza Strip so that they could build a fully free functioning society. And the Israelis said, we want nothing to do with you freaks. But what did they do? They decided to build a freaking war machine. And the war machine is actually quite effective at spreading mayhem and medieval barbarity and everything else. So Elon is right about that. The problem is, this is like a chicken or the egg situation. If you still have all of these people who want the murder, want the mayhem, want to meet the 72 virgins and everything else, then what are you going to do? Here's audio, Elon talking about how Hamas is actually anti-human. And when you have an anti-human force, there really is only one thing you can do with that.
If you want peace, destroy Hamas. If you want security, destroy Hamas. If you want a better life for the Palestinians in Gaza who've been hijacked by Hamas, destroy Hamas. All of that is a precursor to the question that you asked. You first have to get rid of the poisonous regime, as you did in Germany, as you did in Japan, in World War II. These were two.
There's no choice. There's no choice.
So that's a prerequisite.
Yes.
There's no choice. Isn't that interesting? It's not that hard to take a stand. It's not that hard to pick a side. There's no choice. These people are here to destroy everything that is good. They are here to kill people and murder people and kidnap people and do things that we could not have possibly imagined humans could do less than 2 months ago.